Welcome back. So let's play Battle for Esturia. Last time we got a solid party going. We have... Wow. Everyone is a completely different class. I did not realize that. So... What I want to do right now... Technically the main quest is telling me, hey, go down to Kalasara. But... I want to go to Golan. But first, I want to go try and get into Esturia to get the blacksmith's hammer. Because hopefully that will make it so we can purchase equipment. And he said the way was through a tree trunk. Oh dear. Aha! Where he stands a massive dead tree. Examine the tree roots. Oh, its roots, not the trunk. As you look closer at the tree roots, you notice a small hole just large enough for a person to squeeze through. Let's crawl through. After quite some time of crawling through the dark passage beneath the tree, you eventually reach the opening of a large cave. Okay, so we have to actually do a dungeon. Kinda wasn't expecting that. You hold back. You can cast... No, you can't. But you can... I did not rest at the inn. Okay. Ooh. Cast a... Okay, move over here. Bonk. You move up here and cast a fireball here. Move in here and bonk the archer. Move in here and bonk the plain skeleton. Victory! One. Light. There we go, let's smite him. 24! You know what's funnier than 24? 25. Bonk. 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 Simple enough. Oh, we can talk to our brother now. What troubles you, brother? Let's see. Our home is destroyed and our family is slain. How could the gods allow this to happen? When the gods created the race of men, they chose to give them free will. With that freedom came the possibility of evil, but the gods would have perpetrated a greater evil had they withheld the gift of freedom from their children. Imagine it's cold comfort to all the innocent men who've suffered at the hands of evil men. Suffering is but the price we pay for freedom. It's a heavy price, but I think it's worth it. Could have had great power in the royal court, but he gave all that up to serve in the priesthood. Why? You sound like our father. He never wanted me to join the priesthood, but I've heard the voice of Threa since I was young. She sent me visions of the darkness that would engulf our home, a darkness that would only be dispelled by the light of the goddess. I knew I had to be the one to channel that light, so I joined the priesthood. And if the gods really wanted to help us, they would have destroyed the Lich King before he ever reached our shores. The gods send us trials to test us and make us stronger. Have faith, brother. The Lich King will be defeated. No thanks to the gods. Ooh, 2 skeletal mages. Wait, you get cover. I was not expecting a cover mechanic in this game. But then I guess it's pretty clear that the developer likes Fire Emblem. I keep forgetting that right-click is just another confirm. Move. You have to scatter about to avoid... Oh, Jesus. I keep forgetting that they can just destroy you like that. These have been defeated. You can grab the hammer. On the ground, you see a magnificent blacksmith's hammer. Ancient runes have been delicately etched onto the hammer's head. Take the hammer. That might be our way back into Esturia as a whole once we're ready to destroy the Lich King. Alright, stay at the inn, talk to the blacksmith. We've retrieved the enchanted hammer. I cannot thank you enough for returning my hammer. I will now craft you a wondrous suit of armor. Return in a few days and it will be ready for you. I finished crafting an amazing suit of armor. I think you'll be most pleased. Would you like to see it? Of course. Let's see what the hammer of yours can do. The blacksmith enters the house for a moment before returning with a truly magnificent suit of armor. The shoulders are decorated with a bear's head on either side, and the breastplate is made from several layers of metal sheets, which sit perfectly under the shoulder plates. May this armor offer you protection as you journey across this dangerous land. Okay, Armor of the Bear. Boost strength, 1 less defense. Yeah, let's go with the Valbrand. I'm a barbarian anyway. Alright, so next I want to try going northeast to the town of Golan. I believe... yeah, I need to go south to cross the river. Oh, but this is the temple. Lucian approaches the door. Open in the name of Threya. As he speaks the words, the bars on the door rise. We should be careful, says Branton. The eastern wilderness is filled with monsters. We'll have to keep our guard up then. Even if we make it through the wilderness, says Lucian, we must still cross the Sorrow River far to the east. It said no man has ever crossed its treacherous waters. To the northeast lies the city of Golan, replies Branton, home of the Rakawa. If anyone would know of a way to cross the river, it would be then. Did you not fight a war against the Rakawa years ago? Asks Lucian. I doubt they will welcome us. It is true, says Branton. Let us hope that they do not hold grudges. Let's see, some level 2 dire wolves. Sniper shot would not reach across the map yet. Okay. So you can... huh? No. Keep you over there. Chop at the wolf. Shoot at the wolf. Wait. I can at least scorch the wolf dead. Jesus. I can smite non-undead, too, but it does, like, nothing. Okay. Here's a town. It has been a long time since humans have entered the city of Golan. Jarl Halfgrim will want to see you. Okay, so they're Nordic. They're Vikings. Okay, at your shop, you sell health potions, energy potions, antidotes, revives. There's not much happening in Golan these days since Jarl Halfgrim closed the mines. Why were the mines closed? It was the opening of the mines that caused our god to turn the old Jarl and his family into horrible monsters. They were killing all the wild game, the ones that weren't killed fell ill with a mysterious disease. This disease soon swept through the village and began killing our people. The Great Dying, we called it. We were on the brink of starvation when Jarl Halfgrim killed the monsters and closed the mine. After that, things slowly returned to normal. I'm grateful to the Jarl, but our town hasn't been the same since. A Rokala man with shaggy gray fur stands before you. Jarl Halfgrim's daughter left to go hunting in the woods to the south a few days ago. I'm surprised she hasn't returned back yet. Is the Jarl worried about her? I doubt it. It's not uncommon for the young lady to stay in the wilderness for days at a time. In fact, I would say the only time she's happy is when she's in the woods. Does she go hunting often? Oh yes, in fact I would say she's... yeah. Ooh. Heck yeah. So we can buy... okay. Buy a great axe. 1 iron armor. An iron spear. Longbow. Iron sword. So Valbrand, put on the Great Axe, boost damage by 2. Branton, take the Iron Armor and Iron Spear. Hannah, take the Longbow. Wait, why did I buy an Iron Sword? No one uses swords, I don't think. Yeah. Oops. Alright. We can sell basically all the equipment I've got carried on me. Let's see, I can also buy a Warhammer. For Lucian. And I also want a iron armor for him. Don't have any accessories I can pick up. Anything else while I'm here? I can sell the bronze armor. And the mace. Alright. Must be a truly vile creature to be traveling with the likes of Brand the Butcher. Companion deserves a fate worse than the death for the atrocities he's committed. Brenton is an honorable knight of Esturia. Branton steps forward. He speaks the truth. I did terrible things to earn that unfortunate epithet. He turns to the Rokala man. Tell me, what have I done to bring suffering to your life? Caught off guard by Branton's response, the man replies, I saw you during the Battle of the Red Bridge. My wife crossed blades with you. She nearly had you. You were on the ground, your weapon had been rent from your hands, and just as she was about to deliver the final blow, I saw a spear tip enter the back of her neck. After seeing her body fall to the ground, I watched as the man scooped down and took the stone that hung round her neck. I gave her that stone on the day we were married. During the battle, I learned that humans have no sense of honor. Eventually, Branton breaks the uncomfortable silence. I'm sorry for your life, and I know I cannot return your wife to you, but I think I can find the stone that hung round your wife's neck. Branton turns to you. What do you say, Valbrand? Will you help me? Certainly, it's the least we can do for him. As you walk away from the man, Branton turns to you. That man the Rokala spoke of saved my life that day. He died in battle shortly thereafter. I'd pay to have him buried in the royal crypt, and if I recall correctly, that stone was buried with him. You must go to his tomb and return the stone to its rightful owner. A cemetery that houses his tomb lies just west of the city gates. Halfgrim is waiting for you. Still $3 for us in-stay. You see an elderly Rokala man. He is dressed in flowing robes. In his right hand is a staff bearing the holy symbol of Athos, the god of nature. Humans. It's been a long time since we saw your kind in these parts. Hopefully things go differently this time around. What happened last time a human came here? It was decades ago. A young human came to our city, cold and starving. Couldn't have been much older than 13. The Jarl wanted to allow him to stay, but I sensed the darkness in him, so I advised that he be turned away. My suggestion went unheeded. The boy stayed with us for about a month. One day the boy went missing. We've searched all over and finally found him. Where was he? He was at the burial ground. Beside him stood the daughter of a local woman. The little girl had died of a disease a week prior. The boy had raised her from the dead, or so it seemed, but the creature standing there was not the woman's daughter. Not truly. The boy had defiled the girl's corpse and created an abomination. He had to be punished. What did you do? We threw the boy in the mines and locked the door behind him. Maybe he found his way out on the other side of the river, but I suspect he died there, starving in the cold darkness. You'll have to excuse me. The conversation has made me weary, and I must rest. So there's a necromancer boss in the mine. The ornate armor worn by this Rokawa marks him as someone of great importance. He speaks as you approach. I am Engil, advisor to Jarl Halfgrim. Bands of orcs have been attacking our hunters. They're being led by a chieftain named Dergu. I have reason to believe that they are operating out of an abandoned fortress in the mountains to the northwest. I'll reward you handsomely if you bring me the chieftain's head. I'll put a stop to the attacks against your hunters. Your courage is admirable. If you manage to kill that wretched orc, you'll have my most profound gratitude. And the Jarl. You see an old Rokawa sitting on an ornate wooden throne. A bronze crown sits upon his gray head. He looks at you with disdain. Humans. I'm surprised I didn't smell you before you came inside. I'm Jarl Halfgrim. I had heard rumors that a group of your kind had arrived in my city, but did not believe it. Our territory is bordered on either side by treacherous rivers that are not easily crossed. Where are you from? I'm Prince of Albrand of Esturia. My city was recently overtaken by an undead army, and I seek passage to Kelsara. Esturian refugees seeking aid from the Rokawa? How ironic. Years ago, during the Great Dying, a large group of my people left our lands to seek refuge in Esturia. Instead of food and shelter, they found their suffering and death at the hands of the Esturian king. If I were a lesser man, I would have you killed right here and now, but I'm not as cruel as your miserable father. In any case, the only way to cross the river Sar is through our mines, but they've been closed for years now. I'll not open them, especially not for a group of Asturians. Why were they closed? The mines were first opened by my predecessor when he found a large iron vein beneath the nearby mountains. He began mining the valuable metal and opened a trading post on the other side of the Sar River to trade with the city of Zarnath. However, in his pursuit of wealth, our Jarl destroyed the surrounding forest, angering the god Athos, who cursed the Jarl by turning him and his family into terrible monsters. I was forced to kill them and close the mines to remove the curse from our city. Is there anything I can do to convince you to open the mines? Absolutely not. The mines will remain closed and I'll hear no more about it. So we have to rescue the daughter for that, and that would be the mine. So let's deal with the side quest first. Fireball there. Burninate some orcs. You can wait there. We can snipe that orc through some walls, sure, why not? Burninate. Unfortunately, Branton, I really need to boost his agility, because he kind of just can't move. Okay. So we gotta take the other route first. Move here, charge ahead. Snipe that orc through some walls. I feel like these maps were designed specifically so that you could do kind of okay if you didn't get the optional party members at the cost of the optional party members not being able to do very much. Burninate, Branton a little. Wait. Oh, there's no friendly fire on that. Common there. Shard. Can't. Wait here. Come over here. Fireball there. Attack you. Damn it. I'm not a fan of this having protagonist KO equals game over thing. Not a thing I ever appreciate, really. You cast... Wait, make sure I'm using the right thing. Yes. Heal? Wow. Okay, just use a health potion on yourself. I guess you come up here and stab. Shaman. Up. Up. I made a mistake there. Did not want to move Freitas up there. My autopilot was wrong. All that for a key. Okay, you know what? We have the key permanently, so let's go hit the inn. Because potions are kind of expensive. Now that I've seen equipment costs. Okay, now I can head into the back of the fortress. Go figure I chose the combat section. Spear of the Leech. Hey, Branton, I think I'm about to get you a nice weapon. Bonk. Bonk. On the ground you see a jagged iron spear. The shaft is carved from a dark red wood and the image of a leech has been etched into its head. Take the spear. Less damage, 6 points of drained life. Which I'm taking to mean when you hit, you regain up to 6 life, depending on how much damage you deal. Okay, this could be interesting. Smash puny human, but Dergu says we must wait. You approach the massive orc chieftain. Black dreadlocks frame his scarred and time-worn... Oh, we're doing that. Some old fantasy stereotypes aren't great. Crown of bone rests upon his head. Why do humans attack Dergo's tribe? Dergo has not attacked you or your people. We've been sent by the Rokawa of Golan. They say you've been attacking their hunting parties. Dergo has attacked Rokawa hunters. That is true enough, but the Rokawa have attacked our hunters as well. Tell the Rokawa we will leave their people alone if they promise to allow us to share the forest and all it provides. I'll talk, but I can't promise they'll listen. If they cease their attacks, we will do the same. If not, our raids will continue. All 5 of us that remain, I guess a lot are still in a hunting party. Alright. Let's see. You were... Mines are closed. Right, it's the House Carl. Talk to the Orc Chief. He said he would cease his attacks if you would allow his tribe to share the forest. I asked you to bring me his head, not negotiate it with him. You're a fool if you think the Rokawa can ever peacefully coexist with the Orcs. I misjudge you. You clearly don't have what it takes to defeat Dergu. I suppose I'll just have to find someone who does. Ha ha ha, you tried to do the diplomacy thing. You lose, you don't get to do the things. Oh. Dang, this is actually a somewhat stacked encounter. Alright. Fire on him. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Fireball there. That's why that's a bad mechanic, by the way. You wait back there. Smite me, O mighty smiter! Alright. Throw a clay golem at him. Lion ambush there. You go for a sniper shot. Go here before firing. Attack. Fireball. Use your super ineffectual heal. Snipe you. Bonk you. Bonk you. Blame you. You open the cage and find a young Rokawa woman. She has the toned muscles of a powerful warrior. Thanks for helping me out with those orcs, she says. I stumbled across their encampment a few days ago. Tried to sneak around them, but they spotted me. Managed to kill a few before they took me down. Anyway, I'm Helga, daughter of Jarl Halfgrim. I've not seen humans since I was a young girl. You must have come a long way from home. What brings you to our land? We're trying to reach Kalisara. So seek passage over the river Sar. There is a passage through the old abandoned mines that can take you to the other side, but the mines have been closed for many years. My father's unlikely to open them, especially for a group of humans. We know why he hates humans, but we'll see this version of the text. Years ago, my father's predecessor opened the mines that started trading with Zarnath. Things went well for a while, but eventually the destruction caused by the mine angered our god. He cursed us. Our king vanished, and wildlife began disappearing from the woods. Our people were at the brink of starvation. Many fled south toward Esturia in search of food, but the Asturian king drove out the refugees. My father became Jarl after he closed the mines and removed the curse, but he still blames the humans for what happened to our people. I do appreciate that everyone goes into a different level of detail about separate things. That is a cool detail. King of Esturia was my father, but he was a flawed man. I'm sorry for what he did to your people. I'll not hold you responsible for your father's actions. These things happened long ago, and I do not hold grudges like my father. I'll open the mines for you, provided you do something for me. I'm listening. I'd like to come with you. I've never been outside my father's lands, and I've always wanted to see a human city. I have an excellent sword hand, and I promise not to be a nuisance. Use all the help we can get. Welcome aboard. Thank you. I promise you'll not regret inviting me along. As you make your way out of the orc encampment, you tell Helga of the fate that has fallen upon Esturia and your plans to retake your home. She seems delighted at the prospect of adventure. Helga joins your party. Let's see, she comes with a... Oh, she's a barbarian. Okay, so axe, bronze armor. So we can go ahead and... Well, I guess that makes sense since they're supposed to be Vikings. Pick her up a iron armor and a great axe. Sell the iron spear, bronze armor, and stock axe. Use the inn. Let's see. So the river kind of runs along here. Like, we just cannot go east from this column. However, we do need to go back, because we do need to do the tomb, which is west of the city gates. I assume that means Asturian city gates. Oh, I didn't even come down over here. As evidenced by there being an encounter here still. User Roland. I'm pretty sure we'll be getting a level off of this fight, though. Yep. Alright. So, charge is level 2. I'm going to start taking Brawler, as well as more strength. Brenton, my guy, we need to get you agility. And you have second wind. Let's start taking shield mastery since you're supposed to be tanky. And let's give you more dexterity, as well as improved aim, give you even more attack range. Freitas. Start giving you Fireball, Mind, Lucian, Mind. Oh, I can take Bless. Yeah, let's start getting that. Oh god, okay, Priest has a lot of stuff I want to go into. Helga, take some Vitality, and... let's take Battle Cry, why not? Let's see. see what the journal says about it. The stolen stone. Crypt's just west of Esturia. Okay. Oh, right here. As you approach the crypt, Branton turns to you. This is where my friend was buried, along with the stone he took from the Rokala woman he killed. How are we going to get into this place? Branton touches the stone beside the door, and the bars lift, granting you access to the crypt. I feel like I should have known that as a royal, but okay. One. Light. Bonk. Bonk. Actually, you can go here and bonk. 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 Stormcaller sword. Fortunately, I don't have any sword users yet. Fireball first. Then Whirlwind. Victory. Delicious potion, which we're full up on. And let's talk to Helga, actually. We have much in common, you and I. We are both children of great rulers, and we are both destined to rule a wounded land. We are wanting to just run away from it all. I think about it all the time, and I can't leave my people to suffer. It's honorable. Maybe that's what makes a good ruler. One who doesn't seek power for its own sake, but reluctantly accepts it out of a sense of responsibility. Once we liberate your city, I think I'll return to Golan and take my place as the Jarl's daughter. Back. 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 Okay. Bonk. 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 Roast them. Find it funny that you can leech off of undead, but I'm not going to complain about it. It's annoying when you can't. Okay, nothing about that statue. There's the wolf stone. Aha! False wall. I want to see what they do. Okay, and at this point, come forward, attack. Snipe you. Down. Someone needs healing, I forget who. No one in this fight, I guess. I find it funny. Those are not... The sprites are not transparent. They just have black backgrounds. Toasty. Lying on the ground, you see a simple necklace made from a small stone bearing the image of a wolf's paw print. Take the stone. And claim Stormcaller. On the ground, you see a magnificent sword. Streaks of lightning surge through the blade, and the image of a lightning bolt has been carved into the top of the hilt. Oh, the wolfstone is an accessory, so this is a moral choice. So I gained 2 lightning damage over the Great Axe with that. Sure, let's try that for a bit. This game reminds me a lot of, like, Flash RPGs, and that's a compliment. Have I been in this cave? Yes, okay. I don't know where the actual path takes you. Okay, so the damages are rolled separately. No, not here. Hit the inn. We've recovered your wife's stone. Brayton steps forward, pulls the stone from his pocket, and gives it to the man. Sorry for the pain my actions have caused. As the man takes the stone, he replies, Today you've shown me there is still honor among the race of men. May Athos grant you strength on your journey. Anger fills the eyes of Jarl Halfgrim as he sees his daughter traveling alongside your party. Helga, what are you doing in the company of these humans? He asks. They're dangerous and do not respect our forest or our god. Calm yourself, father, she replies. I'll have you know that these people saved me from certain death at the hands of a group of orcs. They mean us no harm and only wish to pass through our abandoned mines so they may reach the city of Kalasara. The Jarl looks at you. Is this true? She speaks the truth. Then I owe you a great debt. Normally I would not even consider opening those cursed mines, especially to a group of humans, and I will make an exception. You may enter the mines, provided that my daughter Helga accompanies you to ensure there's no treachery. Helga smiles. Fortunately, they've already agreed to allow me to accompany them. In fact, I intend to go with them all the way to Kalasara. I've never seen a human city, let alone one built by wizards. I would very much like to see this place. Halfgrim frowns. Very well. I don't like the idea of you traveling so from our lands, but you are a grown woman now, and you may do as you please. Before you can leave, the Jarl looks at you and says, Take care of my daughter. She's all I have. Okay, so I think, yeah, I definitely followed because I remember those dire wolves. Before you stands the entrance of the Golden Mines. Massive metal bars prevent anyone from entering the accursed place. To the right, you notice a strangely shaped keyhole. The image of a wolf's head has been carved into the rock above it. Helga reaches into her pocket and pulls out a key. The bow of which has been fashioned into the shape of a wolf's head. She hands it to you. Would you like to do the honors? With great effort, you manage to slowly turn the key. Metal bars rise, allowing passage into the long-abandoned mines, which is where we will be going next time on Let's Play Battle for Esturia. See you guys then.